Rollin Fitness. So Rollin Fitness, you can see it's a company that focuses on selling products, and then we also offer a service, which we offer in Parkland, where we offer body assessment and fitness consultation. So we don't just believe in just distributing and selling supplements, but we also believe in educating people so that you're able to make more conscious decisions. And, before you make any purchase, you need to understand what it is you're doing. So you just don't walk to any shop and focus on just spending your money on something that you don't understand. So we believe in fitness being holistic. That's why we offer consultation. And feel free if you need any of our services. My lady here will share our contacts. Thanks. God bless you. So, what are supplements? Your supplement this time, this competition, you need to a natural bodybuilding, nasikia supplements, unapata tumbo joto. So supplements, the way I would say, my point of view is that supplements are nutrient dense, either powders or pills, and in my view, supplements are a way of achieving clean nutrition. Because you see, when you're looking at food, chances are if you're targeting the macros, like a nutritionist told us, you could be targeting the carbohydrates, but maybe whatever you're having has traces of carbohydrates, has traces of fat, has traces of other things. And when you're looking for protein, you could be having maybe your beans, and you're targeting an amount of protein, but now when you have your beans, you're still having carbs, and you're having some other, other components of the foods that you're probably not looking for. So supplements, I would say, they're nutrient dense, either powders or pills, which are aimed at helping you clock or hit your calorie goals. The other question is, because I know most of you are either bodybuilders or fitness enthusiasts, and there's some people who say I'm natural. And for those people who use supplements, watasema hiyo natumia madawa. And I know for the better part of this crowd, I know most people are using supplements, but I don't want to assume, maybe by show of hands, who has never used supplements? Let me just ask that question. It's just 1, 2, 3. You've never used supplements. So supplements, I want to tell you, they are very broad. For those people who think they've never used supplements, or say chances are you've used supplements but you don't know. There are supplements, there are the ordinary supplements, and then there are supplements that are more focused on sports. And for me, I would say supplements are for those people I would tag as special needs. Special needs would range from pregnant mothers, very young babies or infants, people who are active or people who are engaged in an active lifestyle, and the aged or the old. Those are the special needs. And even pregnant mothers, I think, are mentioned. So at some point, it's when you were born, you were given cod liver oil, you were given fish oil. For pregnant mothers, at some point, they're given supplements to boost their blood, or rather blood builders. Because these are things that probably if you try and get them from food, you'll not get those stresses in the right amounts to support your body. So if you think you never use supplements, then chances are maybe you use supplements but you don't know. So now I want to focus more on sports supplements. Supplements, I would say I would like to categorize them into 5. The first category I would call the mass gainers. Break it down. And then the second category I'll call the muscle builders. I'll also break them down for you. And then the third category I'll call the fat burners. And then the fourth, I'll call them performance optimizers. And then the fifth, generally those are the wellness supplements. So for the mass gainers, because we all have different body types, even for those who are going for competition, the nutritionist mentioned we have different calorie goals. Those people who are lightweight or bantam, chances are they're looking to put on weight. And the guys who are doing the heavy, they want to cut down. So for the person who wants to put on weight, they are supposed to be on a calorie surplus. The person who's the other end, coming down, they will be on a deficit. So for the person who wants to put on size, you'll find now the mass gainers will come in as appropriate in the nature, and when you look at the nutritional information or the nutritional facts of mass gainers, they're usually very high in calories. And when people see calories on the supplements, they usually freak out thinking that if the calories are high, then it's going to make me fat. But you need to be cognizant of the fact that the calories could be either coming from protein, or carbs, or fats. So you just need to look at the nutritional information and see what is high. So for the mass gainers, because the carbohydrates, the ratio is favoring the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are high, proteins are low, so most of the calories are coming from carbs. So characteristic of the mass gainers, carbs are high, and you'll find them with a high number of calories. At least maybe some few examples, maybe serious mass take, and depending on maybe the brands that you choose, make sure you just look at the nutritional information and look, the carbohydrates is higher than protein, chances are that's a mass gain. Then the muscle builders, these ones now the ratio is different, the composition is similar to the mass gainers, but now you find the ratio changes in favors the protein. Protein is higher, carbs are low. So mass gainers will favor the people who we call the ectomorph, and then the hard gainers, people who hardly put on weight, regardless of how they're eating. And then now the muscle builders, now these will either favor endomorphs or mesomorphs. Now these are people who can either put on weight easily or they are moderate. So you have to look also at the nutritional information. As much as protein is higher than carbs, they'll always vary. And then now there's the fat burners. Fat burners are very controversial because some people who use fat burners and they don't see the benefits. And they say they don't work. So fat burners, they are very, for you to get results from them, you have to make sure you use them in conjunction with a good diet. Because chances are, if you want to break down fat and use it as energy, if your diet is supplying you with sufficient amount of energy, if you're eating a lot of carbs, or your diet is high in sugars, then chances are, when you're exercising, that is what you're going to do. So some people go to the gym not to burn the fat, they store fat with the food that they're eating. So if you use a fat burner, it will do its job to break down the stored fat, but when you're working out, you're not able to get to that fat burning zone. So you only utilize either the carbs or the sugar. So you have to make sure you're in a calorie deficit. And not just reducing all the meals, but making sure you're lowering your carbs, lowering your protein, lowering your carbs and cutting out sugars so that your body can easily access the fat that's been broken down by the fat burners so that you use it as energy. And then the other one, I call them wellness supplements. So these are the supplements that I know most people don't buy either because they don't have information or maybe due to budgetary constraints. These are the likes of multivitamins, fish oils, joint supplements, or supplements that improve the joint health, skin like collagen, things like that also. So people just focus more on building muscle, but they forget that also the other aspect, even things like calcium for your bones. People just focus more on the muscle. So wellness supplements are also very critical. So that now, as much as you're building muscle, you need to also focus on the other aspect of, for instance, a multivitamin. A multivitamin has very many benefits which most people don't know. Because as much as maybe you want to put on weight, you're increasing the number of meals. I heard that people are having 5-6 meals in a day. But you need to know that your body also has to keep up in terms of producing these digestive enzymes to make sure you're breaking down all the food. Because you could be eating many meals, but your body is maybe getting nutrition maybe 60 to 70% from the food you eat. Because of its inability to keep up with breaking down the food. So multivitamins, they help your body produce sufficient digestive enzymes so that you're able to break down all the food, absorb all the food, and transport all the nutrients to your organs and muscles to support function. Just to avoid you having all those meals, but you're getting half or 60% of whatever you're eating. The other thing also, your multivitamins also help in detoxing our body from chaff. It's like servicing. When you have a vehicle that is on the road throughout, you find service intervals are more frequent. What happens after service? I usually tell people that I like comparing our bodies to vehicles. the service, removing the dirty oil, dirty air filter, performance goes up, fuel efficiency improves, the car becomes more responsive. So the same way when you're able to detox or remove that from your body, detox your organs. Because when you're having all these meals, the byproduct is new and you're also active, you're training a lot. All these metabolic processes occurring in your body leaves your body with toxins. So it's important also to make sure you're able to remove this dirt. And it's through that you're able to improve your performance. It's through that you're able to sharpen the response, your body responds better to the food you're eating, responds better to the supplements you might be taking. And generally, because nutrition is 80%, then it means it's able to complement the 20%. So last but not least, also vitamins boost immunity. We call this process health and fitness. Part of our conversation about mental health. I will not want to dig into this topic, but what I would like to tell people, the state of mind is very critical when it comes to either building muscle or burning fat. Because if your brain is under stress, chances of malfunction is very high. And when your brain is malfunctioning, then it means it's not able to coordinate well with your hormones. And if it doesn't coordinate well with your hormones, you'll get yourself probably lacking appetite, or doing stress eating. For some people, they lack sleep. For some people, you find the brain can also engineer disease, things like blood pressure, ulcers, etc. So that's why immunity or health is very important. So when your body, let's say for instance, is you have a cold, you have an infection. As much as you're going to the gym, you'll notice that your energy levels will go down. You'll notice that your session, you're not able to push to your peak. And you see, to build muscle, when you go and train, but your training has not reached to the peak, then you do not stress the brain to the point that the brain feels that you need to yield extra muscle. Because for you to either build muscle or burn fat, you have to really train to that threshold where the brain is under a lot of physical stress. That's why you say training should be on a progressive order. But the moment your body has an infection or any disease, then chances are your brain now focuses on the disease. So part of the energy is focused towards building white blood cells and combating this disease or the infection. That's why you see, we say it's important to make sure that the environment in your body is healthy. So whatever you put in your mouth, whether it's the food you're eating, make sure it adds value. It's building a healthy environment. And whether you like it or not, you live in an environment that's full of bacteria and viruses. You're shaking people's hands, you're having dogs, you're breathing the same air. So the only thing you can do to maintain that or push your immunity up is you can boost your immunity with more vitamins, or other than that, boost your fruits and vegetables. So I think I've digressed a little bit on the wellness. So basically those are the supplements. Other than that, I think I'll wait for the Q&A. If you have any questions, feel free.